I'm back. Alright, Phantom friends, well, thank you for being patient with me while I went on another slight hiatus there for a bit. Not only was I dealing with some family stuff, but I have been very dedicated to a project that I've been working on for quite some time. I am about to publish my first novel. And, I mean, as expected, I guess, it does have a lot to do with Phantom. It is a, Phantom-based story, but not intended to be, you know, the typical fan fiction, you know, nothing but fan service kind of bullshit. You know, this is very different and very personal to me. This story more opens up a discussion on things like mental health and the importance of seeking help and pushing past those fears of getting help, as well as kind of an example on, you know, how you as family members and friends can, you know, support the person in your life. So it, you know, we do delve into the psychology of Eric and everything like that, but it really goes beyond that, and it was a very therapeutic process for me, because you could argue that the whole novel is kind of one big metaphor for a lot of very real things in my life, and when I mean metaphor, but I will do a video on that specifically a little bit closer, but it should be published by the end of the month, and I will make sure to put the Amazon link down there below. It will be released as a paperback, hardback, and on Kindle. So thank you for being patient with me, as always. Let's get back into the Phantomness, shall we? So today I wanted to explore something that we haven't before, but that I kind of got the idea for and thought this would be so funny. So today we're going to have some fun, because we are going to be going through several Phantom videos, comment sections on YouTube, and we're going to be reading them and reacting to some of the funniest ones. And y'all can be hilarious. I've seen it, so let's see what we're in for today. Alright, so we're gonna start with Beneath a Moonless Sky. The song kind of leaves itself wide open for jokes. So I think I'm gonna be going through a couple of Beneath a Moonless Sky videos in particular, and then some of the other ones that I feel could potentially have some interesting comments. So, Allie Pendragon says, God, as much of a Wattpad hellscape as this musical is, the orchestral introduction to this song gives me chills every time. Wattpad hellscape. It's so unfortunately true. It was just pure fan fiction, this whole musical. Oh no. Andrew Lloyd Webber in Phantom of the Opera. The grass is green, the clouds are white, Sarah, you're the love of my life. Andrew in Love Never Dies. Roses are red, violets are blue. Why did you leave me, Sarah? What did I do? That's horrible! Okay, I don't know. I feel like we all need to go to hell if we find that funny. I don't know what happened between them. I really don't. Like, you would think this was something that I knew, but there's only ever been rumors about it. We don't know what the reason was. Stop making assumptions. That faint just cracks me up every time, even though it's supposed to be a shocking moment. I can only imagine Eric being like, gosh darn it, Christine. I'm trying to make a triumphant epic entrance, and you're ruining it with your unconsciousness. She tends to do that. And anytime Eric's trying to, like, do something dramatic, Christine ends up, you know, fainting. Seems to kind of be her thing. That entrance, though, it's clearly Eric being the drama queen that he is. So do you want dramatic music or a dramatic entrance? Yes. Again and then again. Damn, girl, no wonder you ended up with a bun in the oven. That was kind of one of my first thoughts. I was just kind of like, Jesus Christ. Okay, but you can't tell me two virgins hooked up for a one-night stand and it was as passionate and amazing as they said. Say what you will about the musical, but this is a hill I die on. See, that's the thing about, like, fan fiction, fan service kind of stuff, is it is often very unrealistic like that, and I guess for being a musical and, you know, fiction, you can suspend reality for a minute, but I think we all know that it would probably have been a very awkward and haphazard experience rather than, you know, beneath a moonless sky descriptive things. Imagine climbing up a balcony wearing whatever the hell Eric is wearing. Talk about dedication for a dramatic entrance. I think the coat's very cool. I do like it. Because who hasn't sung on a 6-minute... I can't read. Perhaps because who hasn't sung a 7-minute dirge on how they and their crush had sex one time 10 years ago? I mean, if it was your first and only, I mean, I guess you would still be thinking about it. This is a Wattpad ship story put into a musical. Again, everybody's seeming to agree on the, Wattpad fanfickiness of the whole thing. Eric, an inventor, architect, musician, vocal coach, opera singer, composer, organ player, and has some knowledge of poisons, considering the Carlotta incident. Or he's a ventriloquist, like in the book. Also, Eric doesn't know how to knock. Eric's too cool to knock. He just makes his entrance and you deal with it. In fact, you need to appreciate that he has decided to come into your presence. I can't believe that Andrew Lloyd Webber, a grown man, decided to do a sequel and said, yes, and now they kiss. Wait, you've been standing there this entire time? Always have been. Again and then again! Wow, 3 times? You really have to hand it to the Phantom stamina. That is impressive. You know, 3 times? Like, was there a break in between? Was there, you know, time to recuperate? Like, goddamn. In fact, that was my mom's first reaction when I watched Love Never Dies with her. As soon as it got to the line, you know, again and then again, my mom, the first thing out of her mouth was, well, goddamn. Oh, this one's a story. So the first time I watched POTO, I was with my grandparents and we loved it. Although I did die in Past the Point of No Return. Didn't we all? It's one of those scenes you just don't want to watch with, you know, family members. When we finished it, we were going through trying to find another musical, and my grandma found Love Never Dies, and said we should watch it. It was all fine until this song. I legit thought I was going to die. My grandpa was doing that disapproving face that we all know and love, and my grandma was staring at me. Never watching it with them again. I'm so sorry. You know, just at least, you know, find comfort in the fact that you didn't sit and watch the Dario Argento Phantom with your mother like I did. One of my first videos will explain how that experience went. Some of the songs in the musical are really good and catchy, but watching the actual musical, I'm like, it's been 10 years, let it go, my dude. Rebecca Peacock's favorite moments apparently are the jolt, though. When you try to faint on cue. Shit, my boo needs me better speed walk. He really didn't make much of a rush, did he? He just kinda... Ah, shit. You know, let me just slither on over here. I had your suite specifically designed to accommodate my dramatic entrances. was fairly convenient having those French doors just ready to burst open. Everyone, this is bad fan fiction. Me, still better than 50 Shades. I've never seen 50 Shades of Grey. I never read the book. That kind of thing's just not my thing. I'm a little bit of a prude in that sense. So, you know, I couldn't tell you if that statement is true or not, but I'm sure many people share the sentiment. My friend, the Phantom of the Opera was so deep and beautiful. How was the sequel? This song is about f***ing. I was introduced by Lindsay. Who's Lindsay? But I actually love this song from the trash fire that is this beautiful play. Love Never Dies just kinda has that thing. It's like we all know that it's just a bad fanfic and we can't really take it seriously. But you're still somehow glad that it exists and it is your just guilty pleasure whatever. Andrew Lloyd Webber literally wrote a fanfic and made it into a musical. Damn, it's any ficker's dream. Yeah. When you have the money, you can put your fanfictions on stage, and you know what? I'm here for it. And I'm gonna look on, like, Point of No Return, because those typically have some funny ones. Eric. Never kissed anyone before. Also Eric. Writes a whole opera about him and Christine f***ing. Yeah. Yeah, you did. The fact that we can see Christine's ankles is way too scandalous for me. Never mind the lyrics of this, that I still, like, I'm different when I'm on stage, like, you know, once I get into character, I can handle any lyrics you throw at me, like, okay, I played Lucy in Jekyll and Hyde, and we ended up actually cutting Bring on the Men, because my choir teacher kind of, like, viewed me like a daughter, kind of, and was like, no, I'm not gonna put you on stage singing that. Absolutely not. But I was fine with it. But you ask me to talk about, that kind of stuff, you know, outside of character, or act like that, whatever, and I'm gonna clam up. Like, I'm such a prude. But yeah, Point of No Return was always a little, holy crap, and then Beneath a Moonless Sky happened, and suddenly Point of No Return seemed quite innocent. I have written you a fanfic. I mean opera. A Canadian-Iranian playing a British production of a French man pretending to be Italian. Phantom in a nutshell. Forget dirty talking. We sing. It's not as bad if you sing about it. That's what I tell myself. The dislikes on this video are Ral's fake accounts. Maddie didn't realize that Eric was there the whole time. He would be that petty. If you read the novel, he would be that petty. They perform a highly sexual song. All of the 19th century peeps in the audience. This is fine. In the '04 movie, though, they actually showed the audience being like, what the f*** is going on? A little more realistic. Let's not forget that Ral was watching this the whole time and did absolutely nothing. I'm not saying that he weirdly liked it in a way, but that's certainly the only explanation. Okay, so, on the '04 Point of No Return, Christina's dress? $50. Dancer costumes, $400. Ral's face, priceless. Gerard Butler is the only man who can have a half-melted face and still look handsome. Butler gets so much hate, and when I finally release my review of the '04 film, which is coming soon, I'll go into more detail about that, but, I am a man, a straight man, but if I were Christine after this, I would absolutely forget about Raoul. Did anyone else notice that when she takes his mask off, part of his deformed face just magically appears in areas his mask was not actually covering? Yes. Yes, I did. And that's just one of those things that we love to hate about the '04 film. The old man cracks me up. He just screams, "No!" like the chandelier is gonna just listen to him and stop falling. I totally forgot about that, actually. Isn't the Phantom supposed to be horribly disfigured? He looks like he's hot, no more than a bad sunburn. I see you two are a fan of the fine literature that is Phantom of the Opera in 15 minutes. Which I do have plans for, by the way. Now we'll go to Sierra and Ramin's Beneath the Moonless Sky. You know what's awkward? My 4-year-old daughter knows this song by heart, sings it all the time, and I don't think she knows what the song is about, but I do. I feel like that's most generations, like, kids will grow up singing songs that they have no business knowing. I mean, look at my generation. We grew up with, you know, Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. None of us had any business singing Oops, I Did It Again or Genie in a Bottle. But here we are. Is Love Never Dies a good musical? Yesn't. The most taken seriously fanfiction. This song is literally 7 minutes of them singing about that one time 10 years ago when they banged all night. Like, I know we have, like, the hypersexual music, like, you know, in our pop culture or whatever, but this, it seemed so random and out of place, and it was just like, oh, thank you for the update. This is the most beautiful hookup song ever. Well, they are way past the point of no return. Damn, that must have been some one-night stand. I was waiting for Christine to say I was so wasted that night. Y'all you never fail me with your comments. Alright, so, a lot of exciting things happening. I have a very special project of a video that I am still working on. It's, taking quite a bit of effort from multiple people, so, that will be coming up soon. But I have several projects going on, and of course I am releasing my book very soon, which I will definitely keep you updated on. Link for merch is down below, and you can also get some awesome perks by becoming a member, including being able to join a private Discord to talk with me and other Phantom friends. Oh, I'm also going to do a poll for one of my other future videos, which is where I start cooking out of the Phantom of the Opera cookbook. I'm gonna put like a list of recipes that are in there, and let you guys vote on which one I should attempt first. I can't wait to come at you with all of my anticipated content. We're trying to get back in the flow of things. I love you guys. Stay fantastic with the pH, and keep your hand at the level of your eyes.